How is it going, Toons of the world? It is your pal Mega Snoop bringing you another Toontastic video. And in today's video, I wanted to count down the top 5 trolley games on Toontown Rewritten. Now, as a quick disclaimer, this top 5 is based off of my opinion. So if you think one trolley game is better than another, that's totally fine. I'm trying to base this opinion off of what I see most people saying throughout the community of what their favorite trolley games are. So if there is a trolley game that you like that isn't on the list, feel free to leave a comment and tell me why. I would love to hear about it. But with that being said, let's get started. Number 5, the race game. I've always found this game fun, and it's really a game of wits. The game is played by all toons choosing a number. If your number isn't chosen by somebody else, that's how many spaces forward you go. But if your number is chosen by somebody else, then neither of you get to move. The game is over when one person reaches the end. There's definitely a high risk, high reward theme to this game, whereas most people will want to choose 3s and 4s because it'll get them farther down the board. But choosing 1 or 2 is a better way to go because less people are likely to choose it. However, it will not get you down the board as quickly. It really is the ultimate game of wits, and in my opinion, a lot of fun to play with friends. The only reason it's at number 5 though is because you need at least 3 toons to play it, and so group games are less likely played and thus appear less often. Number 4, Match Mini. Match Mini is another one of those competitive games that's always a lot of fun. The main focus of the game is just to memorize what Mini is doing and repeat it. Although there's an added competitive aspect to the game when Mini points out who did it the fastest. Doing it faster than someone else doesn't necessarily give you more jelly beans, but it's more or less for bragging rights. And so once again, this is a fun game to play with friends to try to compete against, but do also know that it is a group game and you're not able to play it by yourself. So once again, that is why it's lower on the list. Number 3, the Ring game. The Ring game is one of the Toontown classics, and almost everybody loves it. You can play by yourself or with friends, and depending on which playground you're in, the rings could be sitting still, moving around in a circle, or even in a figure 8 shape. As you move to the higher playgrounds, it's more fun to test your skills, trying to time where the ring is going to be and moving through it in time. And in a group, it can be fun trying to coordinate with your fellow toons, trying to maneuver around them, trying to get into your ring as they get into theirs. In addition, if everybody gets a perfect, you get a huge bonus of jelly beans. The one downside to this game is that you might get a troll in your group and he may be pushing people out of the way, making sure that they can't get into their own rings. So because of that reason, it's only number 3 on the list, but it's still a really good trolley game and I know a lot of people love playing it. Number 2, Toon Escape. Now this is probably the most controversial one on the list because I know not everybody likes this game. For instance,
I hate this game. I just thought I'd clarify. I'm making a top 5 worst trolley games updated version this week, and this is going to be on it. Oops, spoilers, did I just say that? Yeah, I did.
But I always enjoy this game and I think it's a lot of fun. Toon Escape wasn't one of the trolley games upon Toontown's release, but it was one of the added ones as the Toontown life cycle progressed. And in my opinion, it's one of the best ones. Given a 2D platformer type of feel, you're running through a cog type of factory, squirting cogs with your squirt gun and collecting little bonuses throughout the level. It kind of reminds me of an old style Sonic or Mario game, and that's what I really enjoy about it. And also making it to the end gives you a huge bonus that gives you more jelly beans. So this game is fun to play by yourself or even with friends as you race through it, but that's my number 2 pick. Now, before I show the number 1 pick, I want to show a couple of honorable mentions. A couple trolley games that are really fun to play, but I just didn't think were good enough to make the list. And the number 1 trolley game is the Cannon game. This is honestly the most classic game in Toontown, even making a little bit of a cameo in the CJ battle when you have to fire toons onto the jury. The cannon game has always been fun. With the water tower placed somewhere in the field, you have to shoot your toon out of a cannon in hopes of landing inside of it. The sooner you land inside of it, the more beans you get. It's a fun game to play by yourself, and even more fun to play with friends as you try to race to see who can land in the water tower first. And if one person does it, then everybody wins. It's great as a competitive game and a cooperative game. Not to mention the amazing feeling you get when you actually make it on the first try. And of course there's also that fun little gag when you accidentally hit the side of the water tower instead of making it inside. But these were my top 5 picks for trolley games. I would love to hear what you guys think. What are your top 5 picks? If you want, you can leave a comment down in the comment section below, and we'll have a nice discussion about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed my top 5, and I really do thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Hope y'all enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to smash that like button. It helps me know that my work is appreciated. Leave a comment and subscribe if you're new. You can check out my live stream at twitch.tv/Megasnoop. Follow me on Twitter at MegasnoopTTR, and I hope y'all have a toontastic day.